Hi, I'm David Stevens, and I'm going to tell you everything good that happened at Grandmasters of Wrestling 1 through 4. Part 1. The reversal from an elbow toss that turned into another elbow toss. Beautiful dropkick and selling. The referee asking Mr. Motion if he wanted to give up after a mere single arm twist was moderately hilarious. I think Brian Zane pointed this out already, but the crowd sounded like it was chanting "Bull." I can't swear here. Danhausen might be watching. Superplex in a tent. Unique reversal by Iron Mike Sharp. The entire crowd turning heel and supporting Mike all of a sudden was funny. Part 2. Killer Kowalski's voice as ASMR. The ring announcer putting over Killer Kowalski's career highlights. Killer Kowalski becoming the first inductee into the Grandmasters of Wrestling's version of their Hall of Fame, the Plaque Announcement. Ken Patera being also awarded with a plaque. Sheik and Mike showing attitude a couple of years before it was cool. I just noticed that some of the chairs were pushed back from the ring. That's a good thing. It'll make the wrestlers feel less claustrophobic. The slap to the Mighty Maccabee's chest. It's good that he took some significant offense. A hot tag with a pop from the crowd. The pop when Maccabee won. Part 3. Being reminded that Ken Patera was Intercontinental Champion. I don't know how he was as a champion, as he was reigned before my time, but being hit with a fact like that at the start of the event was quite the revelation. The good in this is that my and possibly your wrestling trivia skills has increased just by knowing this fact. It may never be relevant, but now you know at least. The length that those actors in the crowd dubbing had to clap and cheer for. They are really talented at doing that. Acting like they've just seen Evel Knievel become resurrected out of thin air with a motorcycle, do a bunny hop into a wrestling ring, do another bunny hop and jump off of the motorcycle to the top rope and the corner onto Dolph Ziggler while in the air, and do a Canadian Destroyer combo to him, forcing Dolph to do a shooting star press and then flop like an escort fish in heat in his selling. Ace Darling treating this event with prestige, mentioning that it is a kind of mania, and how he is honored to be there. It shows how dedicated he is to selling the importance of the event, similar to the phrase, "It takes a village." It takes a locker room to make a wrestling show entertaining, and he certainly did his part in his interview to try to hype up the event. Also to note is his moderate charisma. Devon Storm is also charismatic, albeit quiet for some reason. The separation of entranceways, keeping the heels and faces apart. They at least paid attention here. Keeping it PG. The referee being given an introduction. They are important people in wrestling matches, so it's nice to see them getting that representation. The C's of the dubbed crowd noise. The over-the-top rope flip onto Ace from Devon. The springboard side dropkick from Devon. A match being ended via pinfall after a head scissors on the top rope. This is probably nostalgic for those who grew up with wrestling in the 70s or 80s. Iron Mike Sharp logically correcting the ring announcer about how much he weighs. King Kong Bundy's resiliency. The, quote, audience, unquote, cheering loudly that the match ended in a draw. That is something that WWE envies. Good on this indie promotion for doing something that WWE could never do. Part 4. Freddie Blassie receiving a plaque. Iron Sheik sounds nice for a wrestler and gives an alright promo. Iron Sheik exercising with those clubs looked impressive. The real boos outperforming the fake cheers. The referee being forgiving enough to let the Mighty Maccabee put his hands on him. The referee being lenient enough to allow Maccabee to use a chair. Also, the use of a chair has added variety to the series of events. Mighty Maccabee being confident that he has dedicated fans that, quote, followed him, unquote, for the past 4 years no less. Let us know about the Maccabee's trying charisma. He's putting effort into making himself believable. That was a nice swerve. A genuine pop for the second time in this series of events. Hey! Thank you for watching. My name is Dave the Fave, and a subscription and a like is what I wish you'd gave. Have a nice day.